All right.
All right, the insanity is about to ensue. We are giving Fallout New Vegas a try for the first time ever. My computer is asking where on earth find the game.
Where on earth what is?
Where on earth it can find the game. Because you still can't see it, right? Oh no, there it popped up. It was just delayed. You have one other issue with this though. I cannot see my streaming tool. How do I move this window? I can't continue because I've never played it before, so I gotta go with new. And let's see. Yeah, your sound is on. People can hear you. You're there, you're live.
I can hear myself.
Well, if you're tuned into the stream, yeah, I can imagine you would. Start a new game. This will overwrite your autosave if present. Well, I don't have a game, so yeah, sure. The game sound loud enough?
A little louder would work.
You saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue, you knew just
Picturesque intro. Not him. Seems like a bad guy.
You'll see.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth,
Ta-da!
those who
You can see me.
survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House.
It's a
And
revolving
his army
cocktail
of
lounge.
rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You
Question.
are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery
Oh,
job
it's the Warner
has
Brothers
taken
Tower.
a turn for the worse.
Sorry, Animaniacs fan.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
You know I'm too innocent for a game like this.
Guess
right?
who's waking up over here?
Lies.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Oh, that jacket is...
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Your character's melee weapon score hits 50. Couldn't read the rest of the tip. Great. Caravan pack items added to inventory. Okay. Tribal pack items added to inventory. And classic pack items. I have no idea what any of this is. Why are there so many different packs? Oh, is that it?
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Don't laugh if it's taken.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
Hey there, One
Welcome
Love.
to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Thanks
I
for
take
joining
pride
us.
in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay. Does it tell you the age? Go with whatever.
No, just the further to the right you go, the older you look.
Really? Doesn't not that old. Yeah, those are all pretty awful.
None of them look good.
Yeah. No.
No, it's not too bad.
I think we were best with the default here. Ah, the days of trying to fashion frame. Wait, what is this? Domestic goddess, no nonsense, prim and proper, rough
Try it out.
night. This just sounds too funny. Oh, I'm all about rough night. Frazzled, that feels like realistic. Unreadable. Rude Ridge. Mangy. What the? I mean, just. I'm skipping shaved because I can guess at that. Can I spin any of these around to like look at them? Does it let you? Oh, it does.
Yep. I was gonna tell you you can rotate.
Okay, bedraggled might work. I don't really like rocking short hair. Okay, it might be a little rough even for me.
Hey, you know, canonically it makes sense though.
I think we're just going to end up with the default. Oh goodness, RGB coloring, huh? Here we go. Nice shade of purple. I guess. I don't know.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
And the mouse turns me. Am I supposed to take stuff? It lets me.
You don't really need to. A lot of it's junk.
Oh, I'm sure, but it's just fun, right? I need this paperweight. I need this paperweight, Bird.
There's a machine gun on the crate.
Walk to the... Broken, though.
That's you know, I've never seen that before in all my years.
That it's broken, or that you've never seen the submachine gun there?
Just the machine gun, period.
It's broken, but it can possibly be restored to a fully functioning weapon with a repair of 25 or greater.
That's very good to know. That's very good to know.
Is this something I want? Sunset
It
sarsaparilla
wouldn't be a bad
crate.
starter weapon, but
Well, I can't repair it, I'm sure, because...
check that crate. See if there's any sarsaparilla. Oh, 4 of them.
What are you looking at?
Over to the right. So your items are on the left, the crate's items are on the right.
Oh, okay. I have this. What's in there? So, does it affect? Yes, apparently it does. Gives me hit points to drink sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I meant to take the empty bottles. Is
That's right.
are there weight limit sort of things?
Yes.
Do I need the doctor's
I'll
bag?
take that. Oh yeah.
this. And what is it?
Good question. I'm assuming it's one of those ear looker thingies that the doctors use.
Today's physician.
Today's physician might not be bad to take.
I think that there's something valuable. I think I can use a paperweight as a weapon. That's what I think.
It's a magazine.
Here's reading glasses. Do I need those?
If you want.
No.
If you want to, sure.
I mean, can you wear them?
Yeah.
Apparently, I took a sip from my trusty canteen.
Yep.
Oh, take hot plate. Yeah. I got it, game. You want me to go somewhere? Take anything. Take Med-X.
Yep.
Surgical tubing. Blood pack.
A blood pack might not be bad.
What about surgical tubing?
Nah.
I feel so silly. Open the gun case. A drained energy cell. Energy
There you go.
cells.
I
Laser
would take those,
pistol.
yeah.
Stim
drained ones
pack,
you can charge later.
anti-venom.
Mm-hmm.
Rad-X, what's that?
It'll prevent you from getting radiation or high
Yep.
amounts of it.
Do I need a hammer for anything? Plot twist,
No.
the trusty canteen has whiskey in it. Your character is a drunk. That sounds fun.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Carton of cigarettes, plunger, scalpel, scrap
You'd
metal.
sell it.
Sell all this?
Yeah, no, the cartons I usually take early on. I take the carton of cigarettes.
Why?
It's just easy money.
About the rest of the stuff.
Scrap metal. Really, yeah, take the scrap just in case. There's one place you might need it.
Okay, but no need for plungers or scalpels.
No.
Just checking. Whoops, I did not mean to.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the
Yeah, as I
fingertips a
steal
try.
your stuff.
We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Anything else on
Hey,
the
if
other
it ain't
shelf?
red, it ain't stealing.
Talk to him.
Nah, shelf's cleared out.
I can activate the Vigomatic thingamajigger.
Yep.
Run around. There's a hat. I need a hat.
He'll take you through the house later on. Oh yeah, take the fedora.
I've gotta have a hat. Torch book.
Yeah.
Burn book. Small destroyed book. Do these do any good? Pre-war book.
No. Unless the book has a title, no.
What said pre-war book? Ooh.
That's just generic book.
I own these in real life. Do I need
Yeah,
them?
grab 'em.
Sugar bombs. What are
So-
those?
Nah, you're good. It's food.
This? Oh, pork and beans. I took the pork and beans. Sure I don't need sugar bombs? Buffalo gourd seed?
Unless you plan on eating.
What are those? The buffalo gourd seed. Am I gonna be like
Seeds, yeah.
clueless about
I
this
think it's a
game?
food item, dude.
Fake cram? What's
Well,
that?
considering you've never played a Fallout game before.
Is cram like spam?
Yes.
Okay.
You see the blue and the yellow.
Yeah, that's why I
letters.
was like, is that like spam?
Uh-huh.
um,
So bobby pins are useful.
empty syringe.
Purified water.
Let's kind of stop hitting. I'm so used to hitting that from Warframe.
Yeah, those first aid things, every time you see one, just loot it.
What is steady?
Increases your aim, because there's weapon sway.
Are you gonna play chess with me? Book, reward book. Lots and lots of burnt books. And then I can sleep.
Use the vital bed, bigger tester.
That's as someone who hasn't touched cigarettes in her life. Dresser. I know, it really wants me to go use that thing. I'm trying to prove how great I'm feeling. Coffee mug. Does me no good without coffee, sir. Metal cooking pan. Is that something I'm gonna need? Do I need to cook for myself in
No.
this game? Can I use it as a weapon?
Unless you play on hardcore, no.
What about the flour? Cutting board?
No.
Pressure cooker.
Nope. Now, I would
I
take
found
the
a
pressure
gecko
cooker, actually,
kebab.
and I would hold on to that for a while.
Oh, really? Why?
Yes, the pressure cooker, if you decide to stick with this game, you're gonna need one later. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. I'm all about fresh fruit. Yeah.
And use all this food.
I need cleaner or detergent.
No.
Yeast. We making pizza?
I think you can use it to make something at the campfire.
Something. You're not sure about that.
I don't mess with the campfire as often as I should, really.
Activate sink. Activate
clean water.
toilet. What do you mean he has clean water?
There's no radiation in that water.
There's normally radiation in water.
Oh, yeah. Well, in this universe. Don't go outside yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was. Ashtray. More books. Pressure cooker because how are we gonna cook the bad guys?
Exactly.
Don't we just use a little lighter fluid and a match?
Or a flamethrower.
I mean, make do with whatever I have, and I don't have lighter fluid yet, and I don't have matches. Although I'm looking proactively. Very proactively. So many paperweights. Seriously.
A lot of papers.
I mean, as many burned books and ruined books as this guy has, where the hell are the matches? Do I need a pencil?
No.
Do I need a baseball? Or a baseball glove?
No baseball, no mitt.
We're not going to play games in this game.
If you find a bat, you can take it.
If I find a bat. I mean,
come in handy.
I'm looking pretty well here and not finding much of anything else.
You've searched the whole house.
I think I've combed this guy's house pretty good, and I haven't even said a word to him.
I was saying, in all the
We can
years
chat
I've
later.
played this
The
game,
sooner you
I've never
finish
seen
these
anybody
tests, the
search the
sooner you
whole
can
house.
Get out of here. We can chat later. The sooner you finish these tests, the sooner you can get out of here.
Okay, let me out of here.
And this
Apparently-
is really all up to you. Whatever type of character you think you want to make.
Oh, that's what this is?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how does this apply in girl terms? Because to me,
Good
this is
question.
all male terms.
Same as it with guy terms, I guess.
No, no.
Yeah, so there, it shows you all the stats that it's going to affect down in the bottom right.
Wait, I don't see anything in the bottom
So
right.
you can lower. So, like,
You mean here?
there, where you're hovering over.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's going to affect your melee, unarmed, all that stuff.
My apologies for anybody watching. I truly have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, so effects, melee, unarmed.
You can lower or raise them as you see fit.
Apparently it's not a mouse click there, but a mouse click here. So are there negatives to increasing the strength?
No.
Does it affect speed or anything along those lines?
No. The only thing it will affect is the amount of points you can put into something else.
Okay, so
by
there's
putting
going to
a
be
point in
other
strength here, you might not be able
choices?
to put something into.
Okay. So, keeping in mind I come from a world of RPG, okay? Am I going to have 6 basic stats here? And is it going to be like in D&D terms as far
There's
as as far as strength is how hard you can hit and how long you can have stamina and climb and jump and that kind of stuff?
So there's no movement in terms of, stamina or anything like that. It will affect how hard you can hit with melee and unarmed,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll affect your weight.
My own physical weight or inventory weight.
What you can carry. Yeah, what you can carry.
The classic game. Love it.
It
Maybe.
also opens up different perks.
Opens up different perks. Like what kind of perks?
So as you level, you will be able to select different perks on top of these stats. But let's say you don't have 5 strength minimum, you're not going to see that perk show up.
Okay, so endurance is separate from strength.
Yes.
So I may actually want to go back here and revisit this already. I should
Strength, I would
finish
really
looking
only do
through my
unless you're gonna do
options.
melee.
How do I normally play games? Melee, melee, melee. This is not where you got the cowboy thing from, is it? Agility.
Oh.
Okay, so agility affects gun sneaking speed. Oh, okay, so here's the tough thing. Typical RPG, I'm going to play the rogue, so dexterity, aka agility, would be my main thing.
You could totally do that.
How well does that apply in this game?
Yeah, you can go stealth. Matter of fact, there's a few points in this game where stealth is almost vital. Otherwise, you just can't do it. But you don't have to do stealth. It is a possible route you can take, though.
This is kind of hard.
Perception, if you'd like to go rogue, might be another good one because it has lockpicking.
Thievish librarian. Usually rogues have high charisma and high intelligence.
Keep in mind as well, so I was telling you get perks later on.
Mm-hmm.
One of those perks is increasing these stats, should you need to.
All skills, critical hits, and enemy mishaps. Sounds fun.
Luck is a good one to have overall, I think. Also, not trying to backseat game, but you can take points out of things.
Yeah, I know. I was already thinking about taking him out of perception or something. Companion nerve. All right, I'm gonna roll with this.
It's a pretty well balanced one. Good for first playthrough, definitely.
Thanks for the follow there, One Love. Feel free to keep chiming in because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
All right.
That's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that
Oh,
comes to
this is going to be trouble.
Dog. House.
Scroll down too, there's more.
Oh, is there? What was the word he just gave me? Because now I'm just going to pick some random word.
House.
Night.
I like that one.
Bandit.
Vaporize.
Light.
Talk about barking dogs. You've got one to let out.
mother.
Oh boy. This is opening up a traumatic round of stuff.
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
Does this have anything to do with like setting an alignment or anything?
It has to do with minor perks and stats.
Ah, must feed the dog. That is important.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Bird, you're starting to get to know me. What do you think about that statement? How well do I rely
think
on
that's true.
others?
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new
I
ideas.
strongly disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I usually think through things
Almost
first.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
Mhm.
Tell me what you see.
At what? Wait, what am... Oh, the link blot.
So that picture in the background there.
What I saw is not any of these things.
Me neither.
I see a boy right there, girl right there, facing each other, making weird faces at one another. So yeah, I don't see any of these things. Let's go with a chemical
Okay.
reaction.
How about this one?
Wow. No. 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 We'll go with this.
Last one.
Oh, wow. You know what I see there? I see two.
What's that?
I see two sumo wrestlers giving each other a high five. Oh,
Two
let's...
bears high five. You know what? I think that's funny you say that because people thought that it was two bears high fiving.
Let's see. Light in the darkness, bearded man, mushroom cloud, a head on a pillow. See where they might get the light in the darkness. What I don't know.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Ask the person who might be sick if everything looks right to them. Oh boy. What kind of doctor is this?
He's non-licensed medical professional.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, so how does this look to you? Because I don't know any better.
You can tag some of these perks. So he automatically tagged science, medicine, energy, weapons.
What's the difference between an energy weapon and a game in this, or gun in this game? Because to me, energy weapon is a type of gun.
It is, but it depends on the type of ammunition they use. So energy weapons are going to use energy shells and shoot lasers or plasma. Guns are going to use standard, gunpowder.
I mean, how likely am I to run across this type of weapon? Is this a futuristic world?
I'd say you run across all types of weapons pretty easily.
I mean, medicine seems like a good way to
Since you
go.
want to do... It is.
Hack restricted computer terminals. And recycle energy weapon ammunition. I'm assuming he tagged these 3 because they're whatever my highest stats are, or tied to my highest stats.
It was because of your answers. So the answers you chose on that little test he gave you.
So if I tag something else, does it increase it?
Yes. My honest opinion...
Do I have to uncheck something? Yes, I
might
have
click
to
on a new one,
yeah.
it might-
No, I had to
There you
I had to uncheck it to do something. So, what is your honest opinion? And I'm also looking over here at One Love.
This is just... Yeah, this is just typically how I run it in the beginning is I'll tag speech, repair, and explosives. And there's a reason for that, but
Repair
play the
makes
game how you
sense because half the things I've found are broken. But why speech?
yes,
No, why speech?
speech will get you very far. Speech is one of those perks that no matter what build I'm doing, I always level.
I mean, picking pockets can always come in handy. If you can't talk your way out of something, you end up fighting, right? Usually?
Yes, or it'll kind of lock you from getting a special reward sometimes. Like some things are locked behind talking someone through something. All depends on you.
Ooh, we could go all monk-like here. Dan,
Unarmed is very cool.
is it cool enough to be worth putting a skill point in?
I wouldn't say it's cool enough to tag, but it is cool enough to put a bunch of skill points in, yeah. You might want to level that one all the way to 100 eventually.
So One Love has
Oh,
chimed in with speech is godly. So between the two of you,
yeah.
I am going to rely on the two of you here.
Yeah, speech is by far one of the most important things in this game, in my opinion.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay.
So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you Wild Wasteland.
Why?
Take that one.
No, explain why.
Just trust me. Go to it and read it.
Unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. I'm not
It's
quite
a
sure
great
what that means.
It adds Easter eggs to the game, essentially.
Fire more slowly, but more accurate. Small frame due to small size you have. Agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. Skilled. You're skilled, but not experienced. You gain +5 points to every skill, but
That's not a
suffer
bad one to take.
from experience gained. Yeah, skilled makes
I
sense
usually
with the
take that
whole
one
roguey
personally.
thing, too. Loose cannon. Huh. Logan's loophole. Never again become addicted to chems. I didn't know I was. Kamikaze. The Berserker. Hot-blooded. When your health drops, gain 10% more damage, but also suffer to your agility and perception. Carry more. Handed. Less crit. Not good. Good-natured. That might not be a bad one. 4 eyes. Hot. Early bird. One Love is also a fan of Wild Wasteland. What are
Oh yeah, Wild Wasteland's the way to go.
what are special in bullet point form their attributes? Like, does that stand for something I haven't quite got in the game?
Your special is what you did on that vigor tester machine.
Okay.
So that's your 7
Strength,
stats.
perception. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's
Endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck.
I never would have put that together. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. Again, trying to separate RPG stuff. Claustrophobia. There's mutants in this game. I'm gonna run into mutants.
Yes,
Bird, what have you done?
it's a nuclear wasteland.
Built to
It's a nuclear
destroy.
wasteland.
All weapons have 3% to critically hit, but equipment condition decays faster. That's not fun. So since you guys are both recommending this, we'll go with it.
Yep.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Just don't look closely at your stuff. Am I gonna get clothes at some point?
Yes.
Can I put on the hat that I took?
Yeah. In a moment here.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you
There
were
we
brought
go.
in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Ooh, a platinum
Well, if you're
chip.
heading back out there, you ought to have
Super
this.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be
Pip-Boy.
now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault.
There's something
Felt
creepy
it
about
was too
putting on a dead
brazen.
person's clothes.
Don't
Slim
mention
pickings
it.
in the wasteland.
It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you
All right.
leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
Is this like all
She'll
survival
likely
from
be at
here?
the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
Ooh,
But
maybe
try
I
not
shouldn't
to
have
get
took this
killed
stuff.
anymore.
And then hit a big fat no on that one. 'cause it's
I was
first
gonna say,
playthrough.
I don't think that we want hardcore.
So now you press tab, open your Pip-Boy.
After I get through the loading screen. Oh, too bright, even for me. I got a fragmented signal on my Pip-Boy. Sad, jazzy undercurrent. How descriptive is that? Okay, what is all this?
All the DLC that came with it.
Mission option type stuff? Okay. So I brought that up. Do I need to like get dressed or something here first? Sorry, I just remember I'm walking around
Yep,
like
so
with
go to
nothing.
items at the bottom.
Keys work at all? All weapons fall under weapon skill category. Errol. Is it bad that the first thing I'm thinking of is clothes? So there is such a thing as armor class, so to speak, it looks like. Apparel condition.
Yep. Now that will affect your speed.
And repair. Okay. So
That's some of your DLC armor. You can put any of that on. And your hat.
yes, must have the hat. Where the hell is the hat? This one? Must have the hat.
Mm-hmm.
Vault 21 jumpsuit. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards this guy. And then it's a fair assumption none of these are actually equipped, right? I have to figure out what I'm going to equip.
No.
No, I don't.
Well, none of them are equipped, and you can equip any of those.
Right, but I should have something equipped in case I run into trouble, right?
Yeah. Not gonna run into too much trouble now, but sure.
Go with a standard 9mm. How do I drop things I don't need? Oh,
Right click.
these are all the places I could go? Theoretically.
Those are radio stations for music in the background.
So it literally just drops everything that I just dropped. Oh,
Yeah, so you
that's
stole
awesome.
stuff from his house and then littered outside.
You're making me out to be a terrible person.
Thanks for patching me up.
Oh my goodness.
Not only that, you're making him look like a drunk now because it's beer bottles you dropped outside his house.
No, there's sarsaparilla. It's totally
So you're
different.
slandering him. You're slandering him. And you stole from him.
Okay, do you want me to pick it up and try to find something to stick it in?
No, no, just leave it there. Just leave it there.
I mean, right? There's gotta be like a box or something around here.
Just go to the waypoint. You'll find somewhere to throw 'em.
Waste bin or something. Ooh.
Oh yeah, so it's kind of small and out of the way, but down in the bottom left is your compass.
I could throw them in the back of this old truck. Can I drive the truck?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Can I really?
No.
Bird. I could toss them in the truck. One big recycling heap anyway.
Yeah.
Speed limit 25?
That's a bit slow.
Oh, there's somebody out there. Should I be concerned about that?
No, he's a townsfolk. He's fine.
I mean, I have no backstory here. I don't know if there's like good people, bad people. I could shove them in this mailbox.
There are... Yeah, go ahead. Oh, hey, look at that, you found a magazine.
But it's somebody else's, so I probably shouldn't touch it.
Just take it. Just take it. It was probably delivered 200 years ago.
Beware of those bottles. Mailman's gonna go, what the hell? So you wanted me to go somewhere. I actually don't see a waypoint.
No waypoint. Bottom left. So that little arrow that's flashing.
That? I'm supposed to...
Or I guess the big arrow that's flashing.
I'm supposed to follow that.
Yes.
What about exploring along the way?
There's really not much to explore. It's a general
Well,
store.
there was the trash dumpster that I was supposed to stick the things in.
Just leave them in the mailbox.
Can be used to deliver items to any Mojave Express drop box. Once you find, you can just activate it and you'll be able to use that location. So that means I've officially found this one and can send stuff there.
Yep.
Hey, look, there's more sarsaparilla.
So, you know, if you take those, that's stealing.
I lost karma.
So, yeah, so if it appears as red, and be careful because people might attack you for that.
Can I put it back?
So you see how the crate... No, don't worry about it. It's fine. What's done is done.
I don't see the sarsaparilla to put back.
Just letting you know. Don't put it back. It's not going to affect anything.
But now I feel bad.
Don't.
I should have put empty bottles in there. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Put 2 empty bottles.
I guess it wants me to go in there.
Howdy.
Yep.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Steal all the expensive things. Do you know anything about the people?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
I do have a gun handy. My little 9mm here.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead.
Let's see. What happened there? Game freeze?
Happened is I was trying to grab the window.
Oh, okay.
It blocks half of my OBS. But not have setting where it doesn't block the view. Hit control.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them
Oh, that's just terrible.
until you take it off.
Every time I mouse
Can
tab.
find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them.
Oh,
They can put up a
So
decent
usually when
fight
I
if
play
cornered.
Warframe, like I'm tabbing in and out of game like constantly so I can check on different things. This does not give me that option.
okay.
It
The
is
machine,
in the window or
harmless,
not
no
anywhere.
matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
You don't want to see my computer screen right now.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Critters. These the mutant, super mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Oh boy. Do I get in trouble for stealing stuff in here too?
Okay, so little fair warning as well. Yes. If somebody sees you.
If somebody sees. So what is your fair warning?
As I was saying though, combat is not this game's strong suit.
Is that a sheep? No, that's one of the big horns they were talking
It's
about.
a bighorn ram.
Okay, where'd she go?
She's over there by that fence to your right. No, behind you.
Oh, there she is.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Pull out your gun.
I was gonna say, she told me to take this. I don't see an opportunity to.
She gave you a gun.
How do I pull out my gun?
Press left click, so attack.
Oh, okay. And it's not a... Okay.
Like you're gonna shoot something.
There we go. Let's say.
There you go.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Oh, it's no
Tell you
warframe.
what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn
Nope.
critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Yeah.
I have ammo for this gun. This is not the gun I equipped. I equipped a 9mm. This is definitely not a 9mm.
Yeah, she gave you some ammo. You just press R to reload.
It says I have 1 out of 25 something. What is that something? Lower right corner.
1 out of 5. Can't see. That's your ammo then. Yeah.
So does that mean I only have 1 ammo left?
You have 1 round in the chamber.
She handed me a gun with exactly 6 shots in it. Can she run any faster?
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Pickpocket her.
You might want to reload for this.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Not doing anything.
Press an R.
Maybe not.
There you go.
Okay,
And then up at the top left, it's telling you to enter VATS. So that's going to be your best friend for shooting.
which is what?
It's like a assisted targeting mode.
Am I... Okay. Back, cancel, or E. Stopped. Limited by my action points. Fine. Suck at this. So, I can't tell that there's like anything actually in the site.
So there's that blue thing right there in the bush. See that? To the right?
That right there.
Up above. It's moving its tail.
Something moving. Oh, those are gigantic.
See, there's one, and there's another one. It's walking towards one.
Ooh, that took way more hits than it should have. What does the hidden thing mean?
That means you're hidden right now. It's stealth. Crouch down.
Do I need gecko stuff or anything?
Not really.
You said that some water is radiated?
That's clean though.
Let's say it looks clean. Do I need to refill my trusty canteen? Apparently I keep taking sips of.
Nope. Magically fills itself.
See?
You
You're
are
getting the
still
hang of it.
sneaking, by the way.
There's 2 more wells
In
that
case
still
you're
need
wondering why
clearing.
you're moving slow.
You want, you can come
No, I
along.
knew I was
It'd be worth a few caps to
moving
me.
slow.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Yep.
I just want to know if there's a run button.
No. Move faster, we just gotta put away.
Why is she running that way?
There's some more.
Okay, now she's running faster.
Come on! Come on!
That looks like a kid.
Take those bottle caps.
Why is it gonna say bad karma again?
Bottle caps are your currency in this game. No.
Ooh, duct tape. We need duct tape, don't we? Bird is looking at me like I'm just
I
dumb.
think to repair some things, yeah. But
You're finding out what kind of person I really am, Bird. At least how I play
I like
games.
to search things.
Mhm.
It's not a bad thing, though.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Ooh, we're gonna cook. She's just gonna wander off. in the opposite direction of where we came from.
No, she's
She's what?
she's going over to a campfire.
So how do I put this away?
Hold R.
I think that was reload. Hold.
Yeah, but hold it.
Yeah.
Instead of tapping it.
That's the dog gonna bite me. Nice doggy, nice doggy. Can I pet you?
No.
Oh, can I feed you gecko meat? All right. How are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What?
So if you look to your left a little bit. Further left. Go that way directly.
Hi.
No, no, no. I hate this delay. Behind you.
The way I was going.
There you go.
Yeah, that's towards town.
No, 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 no.
Oh.
So like 45 degrees from there. Yes, you want to go towards town. You're not leaving yet.
Do I need to? No. Okay.
Unless you want to change something.
No, I don't want to change anything. So what were you trying to say?
So complete 180.
Complete 180.
There's going to be a refrigerator on the side of the road if you keep your eyes out to the right.
Uh-huh. That's creepy.
Yeah, so that's a part of the wild wasteland. So take that as a hat for you.
Yeah, I took the hat. The rest of what's in this box,
Did that
though,
hat at all ring a
creepy.
bell?
The suave gambler hat.
You recognize the hat? Just the brown hat. You know, just...
Are you trying to refer to our wonderful clan?
I think... No.
Where can I go to, like, see stuff here?
So have you seen the newest Indiana Jones?
No. The last Indiana
Crystal Skull?
Jones. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I thought there was another one.
Okay, so remember when he hides in the refrigerator because of the nuclear bomb?
Oh, yeah. Are you saying he didn't get out?
So that's paying homage to that. But he didn't make it in this world.
Not happy.
Sad day for him. Sad day for Dr. Jones.
Hey, but you know what? The hat works. So now you've distracted me. The way back to town.
So back to your compass, because she was going to tell you to go look for some plants.
Right, but she told me to go to the graveyard and she told me to go to the schoolyard. I feel like this is the long
they're
way
back in
around.
town. You probably want to take the road, honestly.
I was taking the road.
Yeah, but you're going the opposite way. And there's some coyotes you might want to watch out. Hold on, Shade, real quick. Press F5. Like, do a quick save.
Are you telling me I'm about to die?
Yeah, get used to doing that. Just, you might be hidden in the way of danger.
Gee, thanks. See one coyote there. They usually travel in packs.
I'm not sure that's a coyote. Oh, okay, it was. Good.
It was. I was. Hun, I live in Arizona. I know what coyotes look like.
Let's just say there's other things in this world.
That. Rebound. Regenerate AP. Radiation resistance. That come in handy?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to make me drink
Oh, yeah.
radiated water, are you?
No, but radiation is very prominent in some areas in this game.
Person I see move. Don't see any more coyotes. Making fun of me. Back to I'm just fine. Why is there a dead person?
He's not going to be friendly,
He's not?
I think.
I see dead bodies, and I'm worried about that.
Okay, he looks alright then.
Just because there's dead bodies, he looks okay?
Well, he's not drawing his weapon.
Never gets old when something blows up.
You're gonna put me on edge. Basically wearing what I was wearing before. Today's physician. Nation bell. Need the ammo? Is this his trailer? Who are you guys?
You eyeballing me?
Jeez, meanie.
Damn, running low on smokes again.
I got cigarettes. You want some cigarettes?
Never gets old when something blows up.
Alright, well, they're not
Never
very
gets
much
old
fun.
when
He's got leather armor.
something
I
blows up.
think what I've got is better, though. They're trains. Looks like a prison.
Yep.
Got ourselves a town right next to a prison separated by a railroad track. See something else jumping around out there. What is that? What the hell is that?
A fly.
Acting like a rabbit with wings. It looks like a bug. Something I need to worry about attacking. Where's the danger? Where's the danger? Where's the danger? Oop.
The fly.
Come on, why is it not hitting it? I'm not that bad a shot.
Remember, use that targeting.
Oh, well, I don't seem to get how.
But, well, you're out of stamina, so there you go.
Why is it not? I mean, these shots are dead on. Really annoying. You guys are bad guys.
Damn, running low on smokes again.
I can say. What the hell?
Landmines.
Where?
They're in the dirt.
Like everywhere? Like that?
Matter of fact, there's another one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. So sneak up on it and you'd have to activate it twice. At least I think that's one. That might just be a can.
It says I'm crippled.
No, that was a landmine. So now go to your stats, and then use a doctor's bag on your... or aid.
Would have gone to aid. What is going to aid do?
Either one. Either or. You can use the doctor's bag there and stats.
A. I've got an unhappy face. Does that mean I need something else?
Yep. Use the stim pack.
Okay, suddenly I have a happy face. I have no headgear. Where's my hat? It's consider that headgear.
You have your hat.
I want to see my hat.
Giving you a buff to perception.
Not.
Use the scroll wheel. You can go into third person.
Yeah, that does not look like I'm wearing the hat. What the hell am I wearing? It looks like...
That's a gambler's hat. It changes depending on male or female gender.
It looks like a beret with a feather in front. That is not the hat I signed up for.
Well, it looks fashionable.
Can't scroll around and see my face at all.
Hold the scroll wheel as you swivel.
No, not doing anything
Like,
for
click
me.
it in.
Oh. Ah. There. Oh yeah, that's horrible. What the hell?
Wonderful.
Why are you letting me walk around like that? Trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Because you get a buff to your perception.
Yeah.
You should probably start doing those waypoint things before you head there.
Yeah. I spun myself around. Don't tell me I have to go over the mountain again.
So open up your Pip-Boy and go to the map. Or data. Now world map.
Oh.
And then travel to Good Springs.
Good Springs source? Or, oh, Good Springs neutral.
Just Good Springs.
So it just can teleport you like that? That's kind of cheating.
Well, it's just fast traveling, so the time still went by.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
I repair stuff at the workbench. Can. Except I have no skills in repair, right? No, I do
You
have
can
skills in
make,
repair.
You can make stuff. So, like, you can make fuel or weapons.
Weapon repair kit. Oh, that's where the... Hey, see? Duct tape. I have the first item on the list.
Yeah. There you go.
See, that's what the... Oh, no, golden gecko. Okay. But I could have picked up all those other gecko hides and made a gecko belt. I don't know how much good that would have done. Ooh, fire gecko. Ooh, dog hide. Poor dog. Bottle cap mine. Wants me to sacrifice a lunchbox. to make a bottle cap mine.
Yep.
Assuming it's an empty
Where do you think you're
lunchbox.
gonna put the bottle caps?
Looks like a...
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
You know, just farming in the middle of the night.
Because that's not suspicious at all. Those two.
So up by that water tower, you're gonna want to head up there because that's gonna be your first objective. Or the school.
Or this one. Nope. That's that.
You're gonna want to draw your weapon.
Is that cutscene something like a, oh, you've completed all of these? May this come in handy?
Yes, most of the time, yeah. No, not now.
I don't need mantis parts. We're not building a mantis ship.
You can build a mantis arm blade, I think.
Tell me how much of this I needed.
You got it all.
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I learned all about looting when I played the first, well, I should say the second Legend of Zelda game, the one for SNES. Basically, you're raiding everybody's cupboards for stuff.
Yeah, looting in this game isn't as big a factor as it is in the new ones. So like Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 is huge.
Wait, why is it taking me back here?
Looting in that, you can build entire settlements. So it's gonna lead you up that hill to the water tower, the graveyard.
Oh, the graveyard's way up there. Why do I hear threatening music?
It's gonna be a scorpion.
How do I kill it? Jeez.
So if I could give you a bit of advice, I'd probably use that broad machete. I would take that just in case.
I did. The broad machete.
Yeah, melee in Fallout is typically easier to handle.
I mean, I'm shooting stuff. It's just not like hitting stuff. Just kind of annoying to me.
Yeah, like I was saying, combat's not the strong suit, definitely. The new game's Fallout 4 combat's really good, but in here it's dated.
What is that? What is that? What is that? The hell is that?
He's friendly. He's friendly.
You sure? You're not gonna lead me astray here, are you?
Yeah, that's Victor. He's a cowboy. He's a fellow cowboy.
It is like no cowboy I've ever seen.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as
Oh
a
dear.
fiddle?
Toy Story time.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Okay.
Happy trails!
Another one of those psycho bugs.
Yeah, the best tactic with melee is just to bomb rush him.
And I just use it with the mouse button. That would be a yes.
Yep.
Fun. More. It flew away. Seem to be fast.
One thing you're going to want to look for while you're up here in this graveyard is the snow globe.
Oh, I found more bottles. And I put them back in the mailbox too.
Yeah. Put them in the mailbox.
Bent tin can. Is that of any respective value?
No.
There's one that's not bent. Is that of more value?
Nope. Nope. No. There's that Brock flower, though, to your right. That orange flower.
I'm sure you mean my other right. Time delay and all.
So in that graveyard on one of the headstones, there's going to be a snow globe. You're going to want to pick that up. Those are collectible items. They're worth a lot of money.
I can open this grave. Do I want to open this grave?
You need a shovel.
Are you sure?
I think. Try.
Do I need to open the
It's not going
grave?
to give you any sort of bad karma.
There's your snow globe.
There's a snow globe. Now, whenever you're done there, I would honestly fast travel back to the Good Springs source. It's a lot quicker.
Is there just the one flower, or do I need more than one?
You see Las Vegas in the background there. Oh, just one.
name. Pretty sure.
Using... I think if you click on a neutral spot in the map, you can drag it.
She went this way for her little campfire. Shouldn't she have a fire going?
Left her out there all night.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
So press A to accept.
Yeah, I got that.
There you go.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. There's a bunch of empty, large whiskey bottles. That got anything in it?
There's a lot of empty alcoholic bottles. You know, it's
Yeah,
it's
but
Nevada.
This one doesn't
so
say
it's pretty
empty.
normal.
This one doesn't say empty.
It might have whiskey in it. Actually no, it doesn't. If it did, it'd be gold.
You don't think I could find gold?
Well, I mean, just it would have liquid inside of it, some gold in there.
Oh. Maybe. All right. So, back to him.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
You're my problem. You're yelling at the town mom. Hey, wait a minute. Where'd she go?
He's going to bed. It's night. Should probably talk to her.
Well,
later.
you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. Was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right.
I mean, essentially, we just found out who she was.
Not much, other than there were a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
I can't fix a radio. Why would I want to take a look at it?
Yeah, you can. You got repair. Might even be money in it.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Could help Ringo.
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the Powder Gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
I don't think I want to help the Powder Gangers.
All depends on if you want to be good or bad.
I mean, nobody here has given me any particular reason to dislike them.
Be careful out there.
Matter which one I pick? New save or quick Mojave
If
Woods
you
then?
pick the other save, it'll just override it, but you don't really need that one, so...
I do if I may potentially be logging out. Getting late. Unless helping Ringo happens fast.
Yep. I would say probably do it some other time then. It's not a super long quest, but...
I mean, at some point I need to get myself together for work tomorrow.
Yep.
Do I need to go anywhere in particular, or just close this out?
Nope. No,
Like
just
so?
close it out. Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure I saved. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to move that window so that I can see the rest of OBS and whatnot. My tools, my tools. I need to see my tools. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. I'd definitely come back and play it again. Keep going. Maybe one night a week or something.
Yeah, it just gets more interesting from here. Yeah, definitely.
So with that, thank you for everyone that's been watching. Hope you somewhat liked what you saw, even though I didn't know what I was doing. don't forget to follow if you want to come back and check it out again sometime. There are other games that I play, most notably Warframe. But I'm open to things, so love being able to chat with people, and I'm sure Bird will come back and visit me again some other time. Right, Bird? Right, Bird? Right, Bird?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Stream delay.
Stream delay. No, you're on Discord. That's not a delay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
All right.